So I just wanted to share some ideas with you. If you're a paper lover like me, and if you do a lot of craft projects, just you probably save a lot of your scraps and odds and ends, and then what? What do you do with those? So I look at all these wonderful papers, and I also have scraps from old paintings, and here I have tubs with different sizes of papers, and here's some pieces of my old paintings. And a while back I discovered something. I would look at these shapes, and I would start to notice that some of them looked like animal heads or human heads or animal bodies. And so I'm going to show you what I do with these scraps. So don't throw any scraps out. Oh, hello, Mickey. My 27-pound cat. Mickey. Okay, anyway, he's looking for food, I guess. So I'll show you what I make. So here are the sort of the beginnings of some creatures, and sometimes I turn them into human beings, or sometimes it looks more like an animal, but this is sort of the beginning where I just find scraps, and sometimes I glue them together, or I quickly staple them together, and this is the beginning of who knows what. But I'll show you some finished ones as well. This is still the beginning of something, and this is the beginning. And you know what? This is so much fun because you've already got the pieces, and all you have to do is mix and match until you have something that resembles something. Okay, so look at this. This was so much fun. And sometimes, of course, you have to take your scissors and add a few things or cut to make it look a little more like ears or feet or whatever, but that's one thing. And here is kind of a character, and then you can use these either in collages or in your painting scrapbooks. So don't throw anything out. Look at these guys. Then I add some bling bling, or I add some glitter. But usually I don't have to add much. I just cut and tear, and this piece looked to me like a bit of a piggy, so I made some ears and I added a little tail. And here we have something else. This is a piece of one of my old paintings. So just here's a head. Oh, and I like adding text as well. A butterfly, and you can also paint the back, add a piece of thread or a little ribbon, and you can hang this somewhere. Isn't this cool? It's I guess recycling or upcycling, or and here we have some more. This one I liked a lot. Obviously this I cut out from a magazine or something and added Dream Girl, and here kind of a bunny rabbit looking guy. So let's do one. I'll give you an idea of what I mean. Okay, so go to your scrap bin and start looking for shapes that resemble an animal head, or to me this kind of looks like it could perhaps be the head of a bird. I think I'll use this. You see here's the beak, and there's an eye. I can add another scrap and make it more of an eye. And then, you know, just keep looking, look for something that might resemble a body of the bird or the legs. And, you know, just experiment until you have something that you like. So as you can see here, got this head shape, and I found another scrap that I quite like, so I'm going to just attach it with glue. All you need is scissors and glue and scraps of paper, and then you have to do a little bit of cutting maybe to get more of the shape you want. But in any case, let's start with adding the head. And of course these are always kind of abstract, they're not realistic. And then I think I found this piece too that I think might look nice as a wing, so just, oh good lord, this painting, 1996, that's when I did this one. Obviously I didn't like it. But now, 8 years later, I'm going to use it. I never throw anything out. I love paper. Paper fanatic. So there we go. There's a wing. Add that maybe. And then just do a little bit of reshaping of this piece. I don't like any straight edges, but torn edges are nice. There. How's that for the beginning of something? Glue that on. I love sort of winging it and being free and letting your imagination take over. And you can add ribbon and fabric and beads and whatever you want. And you don't have to leave the house. You don't have to go spend a fortune. So here we have the beginning. Now I will pause for a minute and go find some more scraps. See you in a second. Okay, so I cut out a piece of red paper for the eye. So we'll put the eye there. Little dab of glue. I want to add a red beak, so all I do is I turn the paper upside down and I draw the outline, and again just kind of cut that piece out to make a red beak. Hopefully it works. Sometimes I do it, cut it the wrong way, but whatever. And then when you're doing this, here you go, you have another interesting scrap. So just don't throw anything away. No, no, no. And let's see, how did I cut? Oh yeah. Okay, there, see? And I just glue that on top, and there I have a beak. The beginnings of a beak. And I'm going to cut this edge off here too. I'm going to leave my beak on. And then eventually this guy will end up in a painting somewhere, maybe where I've got a larger bird, and then this bird will go as a companion. So there we go, very abstract, but you get the idea of what I'm trying to say, is just to take these different shapes that you have lying around and be creative with them. See, look at that. And if you don't like the shape of the neck, you can always a little slimmer. He doesn't have to have such a fat neck. There, how's that? Is that better? And now I just have to put some legs on here. Like so. Let's see. And then I just a little dab of glue. Try not to move the legs. And before anything moves, you quickly put your body on that hot glue there. And you can keep going and going and going. Now, this doesn't really, these are a bit long. Toes. Just keep cutting and shaping, and if you don't like it, you can add more paper. And if you don't think it's a bird, then it's something else. This could be like a strange prehistoric dinosaur. I don't care, I love abstract. And so now you could add some rhinestones or some glitter here and there, or more scraps of paper. I'm gonna find maybe some more scraps. I love gold, so I'll be right back. I'm back with my golds. I love golds and shimmery things. And here's some more sparkly gold. And here we go. So I'm going to make a tiny bit of a gold dot as a little addition to the eye. And a little dab of glue. And there we go. And also maybe just a bit of a line, a thin sliver of paper to give the beak more division. But you know, you can just continue forever, and since the shapes are already cut, it's really not that hard. It's just a matter of trying to imagine what the shapes might be or could be. So there, see? It's a bit strange looking. I love it. And then you could, if you don't think this is a bird, you can add gold feet, gold hoofs. And I love giving my characters crowns, so I think I'm going to make a little crown for him. Her. It. So, crowns are easy. Everybody knows how to make a crown. Just a little bit of chopping, pointed edges, and there we go. There. So much fun. Okay. There we go. He's a kingbird, or a queen chicken. And let's see, what else can we do here? We could add some more triangular spikes or shapes or whatever you call them, and add some more here. See what I mean? Okay, well, I hope you like this project, and I would love to see some of your projects. Little video responses would be fantastic. I love watching and seeing what other people make. And we could share scraps if you want. If you want to send me scraps, and I can send you some scraps. But anyway, so whatever this thing is, it's more fun than having it sitting in a tub somewhere. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope to hear from you. Bye!